Ladies, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to do my final MLB recap of the night. Game 2 of this wild card series between the Braves and Padres. Padres sweep the Braves 5-4. The Braves didn't go away easily in this game. They made it interesting with a 2-run homer to make it 5-4, but they couldn't tie this game up. And the Padres win 5-4. They'll be facing my LA Dodgers in the divisional series. Looking forward to that on Saturday at 8:30. But yeah, let's talk about this game here. Start off good for the Braves, unlike last night. They got a lead in this game, 1-0, on an RBI sacrifice fly from Marcell Ozuna, make it 1-0. But then the bottom of the first, Max Fried got out of a bases loaded jam. He kind of got unlucky tonight with all those infield hits, but then he gave some hard hits to Machado. Terrible pitch there. Merrill, he gave up a 2 RBI triple. So he got lit up in that second inning. So Higashioka started off the inning with a homer, made it tied up 1-1. 2-run double makes it 3-1, then 5-1. Soler in the top of the fifth with a solo homer makes it 5-2, and then Michael Harris made it 5-4. The 2-run homer got it to a 1-run game, but that's the closest they got. The starting pitching wasn't good for the Braves this series. So Max Fried, yeah, he did kind of get unlucky. But then he gave some hard hits. That's his last start as a Brave. He just hasn't been good in the postseason. He's had good regular seasons, but in the playoffs, he hasn't been all right. He went 2 innings, 8 hits, 5 earned runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. For Max Fried, the 2024 Braves, man. I think Max Fried got injured in an elimination game. And when you're hot, you're hot. When you're struggling, you struggle. The Braves season ends here, and the Padres head to LA. Max Fried feels like he freaking struggles, man. Max Fried, I think, can be likely gone from this team. Personally, I like Max Fried. I respect how he represents, but he's not worth ace money to me from the Braves. He's really talented when healthy, but save for one start in the 2021 World Series. He simply doesn't deliver. He just doesn't deliver in the biggest spots when it's on the line. He just didn't tonight. Yeah, there were some kind of unlucky hits, but they gave up some hard hits. So that's probably the end of the road for him. The 2024 Braves finally bailed out. This team fought like hell to get here, but it was very clear they were outmatched by a very good Padres team. Besides the homers, really the offense wasn't great, but they fought tonight. Only lost by 1. But it's probably the last time you'll see Max Fried in Braves jersey. It's just they were outmatched. All the injuries, Ronald Acuna, Austin Riley, Chris Sale, Charlie Morton's likely to be gone next year as well. I feel this team will be back in 25 and much better. They started the season saying like World Series a bust. In the end, it was bust, but that just doesn't feel fair to say given everything they've dealt with. But they just need to stop getting injuries, because you missing key players like Acuna, Austin Riley, Chris Sale at the back. Yeah, the Braves fought hard, but in the end, the Padres played better than these weakened Braves. But we'll see what the Braves do in the offseason. But they need to get an upgrade at shortstop. Orlando Arcia, he isn't it. They need to just hire some athletic trainers to stop their players from getting injured. And maybe they'll pay Max Fried, but I don't think they will, to be honest. If he wants a lot of money, I don't see him paying him, to be honest. And I think Brian Snitker, their manager, said he absolutely plans to manage next season. At this point, you have to have a discussion about him, man. Not many teams, if any, would have been able to overcome the injuries you had and still make the postseason. Any manager, I don't know if they would have went that far anyways. But the last 3 years for the playoffs, well, the last 2 years for this year I thought was the injuries and just the starters, the two starters weren't great. Their bullpen was good, but the starters got them too far behind, and the freaking Braves edged their fans tonight. But for the Braves, d'Arnaud popped out to end it, and it's the third consecutive year that Atlanta's lost its first playoff round since winning the 2021 World Series. Like, the bullpen was fantastic both nights. Michael Harris showed up, I thought. Only Harris offensively. Ozzie was never healthy after his wrist. Olsen was terrible. Murphy missing all year. Arcia sucks. So Larry hit a ball like 109 that Merrill caught. Like, they had like 5 infield hits. Braves had 5 outs with 100 plus miles per hour exit velocity, batted balls. Like, just it wasn't their night. 109's lineup because of course it is. And then Laureano grounded out and d'Arnaud popped out to end their season. So I mean, they tried. Michael Harris is the only one that showed up offensively in this series. But the bullpen this series pitched 11.2 innings and 3 hits this series. Like, their bullpen was great. That's the only positive you can take away from this series. Yeah, Max Fried was terrible. Dylan Lee, 1.2 innings pitched, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Days Bale Hernandez, 2.1 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Pierce Johnson, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Joe Jimenez, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. So Braves, 3 for 4, 2 RBIs at Turin Homer. Ozzie 0 for 4, Zuna 1 for 3 in RBI, Olsen 0 for 4, so Lair 1 for 3 walking in RBI, Laureano 0 for 4, Urshela 0 for 3, pinch hitting, d'Arnaud 0 for 1, Murphy 0 for 3, and Arcia 1 for 3. And the Braves had 6 total hits for 4 runs, 1 in the first, 1 in the 5th, 2 in the 8th. So now we'll get to the Padres here. Got the sweep, obviously. 10 total hits for 5 runs, scored their 5 runs in the second inning. I really wasn't impressed with the Padres offense this series. Like, they were good early. They were good early these first 2 games offensively. Then they kind of just sucked in these, like middle and late in the game, struggled to get hits. So Musgrove got injured. Their starting pitcher went 3.2 innings, 1 hit, 1 earned run, no walks, 4 strikeouts. Had elbow tightness, right elbow tightness. So they're possibly gonna be without a starter, 1 starter. So the issue is different than the bone spur. So we'll see what happens with him. But he pitched well while he was in the game. Brian Hoeing, 1.1 innings pitched, 1 hit, 1 earned run, no walks, 1 strikeout. Estrada, Jeremiah Estrada, Armando Alejandro Estrada. 0.2 innings pitched, 2 hits, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Tanner Scott, 1.1 innings pitched, no hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Jason Adam, 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Gave that turn homer, made it interesting. But Robert Suarez got the save, 1 inning, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, and no strikeouts. So the offense, Arise 2 for 5, Tatis 3 for 3 in a walk, Profar 1 for 4, Machado 1 for 4, 2 RBIs. Merrill 2 for 4, 2 RBIs. Bogarts and Solano reach 0 for Cronenworth. Those guys have kind of struggled, like Bogarts, Cronenworth, Higashioka 1 for 3 walking an RBI. But yeah, Padres win the series 5-4. Their pitching was good. I thought their bullpen was good overall. Looking forward to Padres Dodgers Saturday. I'll be back here for tomorrow, Game 3, Brewers Mets in Game 3 of that series. And then after that, I'll be here Saturday for the start of the division series for the AL and NL. So yeah, that's all I'll say here. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, have a lot. Peace.